What's going on, Aries? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. What I'm going to be doing here today is pulling a 12-month spread for the year of 2018. This kind of gives you guys a look, like a little overview of what's to come. Now remember that the future is not set in stone. Your actions do, dictate where you're going to be headed. So do not take this as, don't take this as it's like gospel, okay? And I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Welcome back, Aries. Welcome back. I just wanted to let you know that I already pre-shuffled the cards here, my clarifying deck as well. And we're just going to go ahead and get started with this. I'm going to pull them fresh, though, so that way you guys can see the natural reaction as I kind of pull them, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so it's looking like you guys are starting off January, figuring out that whatever you guys were working with or involved with is no longer really serving you. You don't really like it. I think you're emotionally done with the situation in January. I think you're stepping away from a situation, or you're done dealing with something that just totally was not for you in the first place. Okay? And this talks about progress. Okay. This talks about progress here. And one thing is for certain is that you recognize that the situation at hand is not serving you. It's not. It's just blah, So I think honestly in January there's a lot of being internal truth, I think, and a lot of progress in moving towards exactly what you want, moving towards your wish fulfillment, okay? Because obviously, right, you leave the Eight of Cups because it's not satisfying to something satisfying, which is the Nine of Cups. So that's something to look there. Now let's see why you're leaving. Judgment. Okay, so you definitely are not the same person as you were in the beginning of December or the end of December. I think you are recognizing that something's not working for you because you are not the same. I think you have come to a point in your situation where it just kind of it kind of maxed out and you are not feeling the situation at all anymore. So whatever it is in January, I think you're going to be wrapping things up in regards to that, or you're going to be finding a different solution in how to feel good about what you're involved in. Okay, now what's in store for February? Y'all have the Six of Wands. I like this. Okay, I think you guys are seeing victory in your efforts. Okay, or the mission for February is to find the victory in what you do. Okay, find the success in what you do. This is a lot of recognition here. Okay, so I think honestly, guys, what you guys have to remember here with the Six of Wands is that there is a lot that goes into the Six of Wands. You have to go through the Five of Wands, which is competition. So I think with you guys leaving a situation that wasn't really serving you back in January, I think you're going to find that, doing what you truly are passionate about is what's going to get you towards that victory, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and clarify that. Ooh. You guys could be seeing victory because of a King of Swords. So some of you guys could be interacting with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in February, or you guys could be getting some advice, some help at this time, or someone could be helping you or showing you the truth in your actions that can help you see the success if this is not a relationship, okay? Alrighty. So in March, y'all have the Eight of Pentacles, another 8 card, okay? So there's going to be some diligent work being done, some really utilizing your skills and really refining refining them. I think honestly there's a lot of concentration here, a lot of focus on what you're after, what you're doing in March. Or I think it's trying to get into the mindset of, really buckling down and just kind of doing the work, okay? And I think honestly, it's a motivation from the Six of Wands that you're going to be feeling more adamant or more, you're going to feel a lot more prone to or inspired to work a lot harder, okay? Work definitely diligently in what you're kind of going toward. And with all that work in March, you have the moon in April. So things get a little blurry, okay? Things get a little confusing, I think. There's a lot of stuff that's not as hidden. And I think what you're working towards, honestly, you guys could get confused or really focus on the practical stuff, focusing on what exactly you're working on, that you kind of, I think you might miss the potential goal here. For some of you guys, it just could be hitting a period where you're kind of, you do feel a bit confused, you do feel a little bit lost, and it's just kind of requiring you to have faith and kind of, follow your intuition here. Ooh, you have the sun. So that's really interesting to clarify the moon. The moon is being clarified by the sun. So it's saying that in April, because everything's so clear, it can be possibly very confusing. I guess so. If you have too much light, right, you could just be like, whoa, what am I going to work with here? Let me pull one more card for that. That's a little crazy. Oh, the Knight of Cups. So for some of you guys, you guys might have gotten a clear offer or some statement about someone, or not statement, or some sort of offer from somebody that's wanting love from you, and it's very clear, it's very blunt, it's in your face. And I think you honestly also know some details about this person that's kind of making you feel a little bit confused in the situation, like how you're going to proceed forward, what do you truly want. This could be you guys and what you guys want to pursue, and you guys see kind of all angles, and you're kind of not sure how to proceed from there. That's really crazy. But this is definitely a murky period in next year where you guys are kind of like, I don't really know. I'm not really sure how to move from this. And you kind of just have to go by faith. Live in the moment, okay? That's what's really going to help you around this time, okay? Live in the moment. Ooh, okay. In May, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a situation that's coming back up. Possibly one that you have to revisit because you have changed a lot. Or there's a sequence of things that's happened that shows you that you are ready to kind of relook at things or get a second chance in, okay? This is also a change of luck and also fate. So whatever happens around this time, be mindful that whatever happens here, there's a strong purpose for it. It's something to help you grow, something to help you recognize your powers, your strengths. Okay, let me go ahead and clarify that. Nine of Swords. So you guys could be feeling a little stressed out right there, okay? And I think maybe there's somebody that's coming back, revisiting your life, and that could be causing stress. Or there could be a sequence of you doing so much and you guys are overwhelmed that you guys kind of do a lot of work and you guys feel a little stressed out by that. Let me pull one more card for this. Death. Okay, so there's something else that you might be stressed out about in regards to releasing. So maybe there's something that you have to release around this time again, and it's very stressful, possibly extremely depressing. I'm not quite sure exactly what you have to release, but I think there's a stress, there's some sort of anxiety about moving on from a situation that's no longer working. And it's clearly in the situation that's no longer working, so you have to make those steps to move away from that thing. And I don't know if that's exactly what's going to happen in May, but just be mindful of that, okay? Now, in the month of June, you guys have the Fool, okay? The Fool. That's awesome. So you after the Wheel of Fortune and that, that really weird time, that really depressed time of, not really being, having to release something, having to move on. That stuff is that is sad and stressful. But I think you have a chance of something new, starting something really awesome. And honestly, this is like all the new beginnings in one, okay? One of the big things here is to kind of take a leap of faith, right? Trust in yourself. Because right here, when you go from the Moon to the Fool, I feel like, yeah, this is definitely walking in your truth, walking in the path of something wonderful, okay? Or walking in your own, in your own way, I guess. What the point is for the Fool is to experience So the purpose of this, I think, honestly, is to really, be in the light, or be in the mindset of ready to experience anything. Okay, because you have a lot of free time. So I think, honestly, in the month of June, you guys are definitely starting something new, and you're ready to experience something different from what you've already experienced. Okay. Ooh, and then you have the Five of Wands for July. Okay, so there could be a lot of back and forth in July. Competition. People, like, because remember I was just talking about the Six of Wands in February. Like, that's, you've went through the back and forth. You showed, you made your work and your passions known for people to see you, and that's so super successful. But I think, honestly, in July, there could be some conflicts here. If not with people, then within yourself. Okay, and you have the Fool. I think there's some conflicts about how you start this journey, or what you're experiencing in this journey. This journey could be one that that you're not really feeling too comfortable about. Let me see what more. Oh. So you have the Ace of Wands here. So it's okay. So for the Five of Wands, the reason why you have conflict is because you're starting a new beginning that's really exciting. And that excitement could cause some sort of, obviously could start some, back and forth with people if everyone doesn't get it. I think, honestly, there's just something in regards to conflict or some sort of change that you face in January, that is obviously pushing you towards something passionate. That's something that's towards what you truly want to do in your life, okay, or truly want to, what your goals are. Like, if this is a relationship, then a lot of you guys could be interacting with someone in a relationship that has different ideals, different ways of doing things, and you're having to figure out exactly how to kind of work with that, pretty much, or like making sure that you're still satisfied, you're still like your ideas and your passions are still accounted for in the relationship, because they're so different. Okay, so the end game is still the same. I think there's, like, obviously with the new beginning here and starting something new, and that's rather exciting. I think there's just a lot of headbutting in regards to it. So don't worry about that, okay? You guys being Aries, you guys can handle this energy pretty easy, considering that the Five of Wands is, temporary. It's not forever, and it's something that's, that can be intense at the time. It can really, honestly, be rather exciting to kind of get the blood boiling. Now for August, you guys have the King of Swords again. So, okay, so for a lot of you guys, I'm definitely seeing a pattern here. I was thinking maybe this was working. I was trying to make it very vague as possible, vague, or not vague, but broad, in case this is lifestyle changes, religion changes, this is career changes. But this is definitely looking like a relationship. You know I gotta say it, y'all. Okay, you know I gotta say it. So for a lot of you guys, I think you guys definitely were leaving a situation that wasn't working for you, right, in January. And you found I think your efforts brought in someone that was very obviously clear on their truth and really ready to walk it. So now you have, maybe this is someone that was giving you advice, and now they're making an appearance again in August. You guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, but something is telling me that it's not exactly an Aquarius, though. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person means business. This person is very serious about what they do. Okay, very serious about the truth that they walk, and which can explain the arguments and stuff, or the Five of Wands energy in July. When you go into August, you have someone that's very stern about the truth. They're very conservative in the way they think usually, but they have logic. They use logic and methods of facts, of course. Like, I mean, they just kind of, they're the scientists, right? So obviously they're going to be all, well, this theory doesn't work with this theory. And I don't think they're going to be like that with you, obviously. But I think, honestly, this person is very serious about whatever it is that they're doing. And this person, High Priestess. Watch out for this person, because that means that this person could be holding on to secrets. Ooh. Yeah, just be very careful. You follow your instincts with this guy or with this chick, because whoever this is, if this is not an Aquarius, this is a Gemini, Libra, or Libra rather. Just be mindful that they're not now like keeping stuff from you, okay, or just kind of not. They're being straight up, because one thing, yes, the King of Swords walks in their truth, but they're very good at persuading the situation or persuading people with his words to be able to, get things to be in his favor. So just be mindful of interacting with him in August. Ooh, maybe this is a soulmate, and I'm not thinking. And I don't know if this is a love soulmate. I think this is a soulmate in regards to just kind of building yourself. Because this is looking at the past. So for September, you guys are really in nostalgia. I think maybe this could be that you guys could be in a relationship with this person. You guys could be wanting or looking back and revisiting some delightful old memories in September. For a lot of you guys, it could be. For a lot of you guys, this could be just literally looking back at the past and seeing how much you've grown. Just noticing something very significant in how the past used to be for you. I think maybe reminiscing about how you were a little bit more stable in your relationships. I think honestly looking back at how much you've worked or how hard you worked here. Okay, so September, you're really feeling that. You're feeling that Virgo transition to Libra feeling. Okay, so yeah, I think it's really connecting with your old self, really looking back and feeling that, that grounded energy that you have. You guys could be remembering a mother figure as well. All right, and then in October, y'all have the 9 of Wands. So y'all not finished with something. Y'all are really sticking it out in October. Let me go ahead and clarify what it is that you guys are not giving up on. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. So some of you guys, you guys have a whole suit here, okay? So this person in the past, maybe you were feeling like you were you were someone else's queen, right? A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Like you were their other half. And I think you guys are remembering a time when you felt secure in their relationship. But this is also standing your ground and not really giving up on someone that you still have feelings for. And this person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? Especially Taurus, since kings are fixed signs. You got a lot of fixed signs here. I think there's a lot of people. This person was definitely cold, I think. Because, honestly, this could be the same person. I don't know. But this could be an advisor or whatever. But honestly, I think when it gets to August, it gets a little crazy. Especially when it's, like, literally parallel to the moon here. It's like those secrets, someone's not being honest, someone's not being open about something, and it's the King of Swords. He's not speaking his truth, he's not being upfront. Something's going on, but there's something that you're holding out on, or there's a potential that you're holding out for somebody. Oh my gosh. And the King of Wands, I just try to clarify the King of Pentacles again. Yeah, you see this person as someone that is your other half, someone that is your soulmate. Not necessarily a soulmate, but more someone that is your love partner, someone that you feel connected to, someone that you feel like. And then this is honestly, I'm not sure who this person is, but I think throughout this entire year, I think you're recognizing that through the King of Swords. This person gives you that grounded stability, but they also give you that passion that you're looking for. And I think it all kind of, honestly, I think from January, April time, it really had nothing to do with him. I think you kind of were focusing on yourself for a lot of that time, and you had a little bit of help. And I think, honestly, when it hits the Wheel of Fortune to October, I think this is a definitely new journey here with someone else. Now, too, the King of Pentacles don't talk either. They kind of keep things to themselves. So when the King of Swords comes up, I think he originally is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this person does not open up about what they're talking about. They're good at conversating, but they have secrets. There's something that's not open. There's something just kind of hidden with them. But this person, I think you're holding out in October. What's up? Ooh, November. Ooh, so y'all get into the 10 of Pentacles. So this is talking about reaching a place of stability. So you guys are obviously hitting the 9s to get to the 10, right? So I think you guys are just like, you're not giving up on the situation. You're really driven about where you're going because you know where your final destination is, and it's to a place where you feel like you're safe and you have that security and support. You're leaving behind a legacy. You're beginning something that can really grow and stand the test of time. Because Ten of Pentacles is standing the test of time, and you have everything here: family, love, financial stability. And I think for some of it, I do see spots of, career and, building yourself financially. With the Eight of Pentacles there in March, I think you're really working on your work and you're actually enjoying what you're doing. And I think you're really focusing on that. So that's why, and that's beautiful to kind of see how this is kind of going from from March to November like this in just a straight line. Yeah, working hard for your career. You're working hard. You have a little bit of, back and forth. I think maybe, you're trying to compete. Maybe if this is, for work, you're trying to compete and get, like, a promotion, possibly. There's a lot of, like, standing out. You're trying to stand out in a situation, and you get to a place where you get to a point where you're, like, you got what you wanted. You got that stability and that support. And I think this is absolutely wonderful. Now, for the last card in December, you have a difficult decision to make by the end of next year. And I'm not sure what difficult decision this is. And it's one that you may not really want to look at clearly. Okay, I think it's kind of an overwhelming kind of situation where you're just kind of having to pick between two different truths. This difficult situation, it has a lot to do with not leaving behind, but missed opportunities. I think you're having to make a decision about, I guess, how to move forward from something that was lost. So I think you have everything that you've ever kind of wanted in November, but there's still something that's missing. And you have to make a decision whether or not to go after it or to be happy with what you have and kind of figure out a way to fulfill that, like, that void that's there now with the Three of Cups missing, and how to proceed from that. Okay? So the whole energy for the new year is going after what you want, to really just kind of be inspired and to move forward towards the things that you truly desire. Okay? So you guys have the love right there with you. Your love is going to carry you through the next year, because that's what's going to, inspire you guys to really, go after the person that you're looking for, go after that job, be that person that, feels fulfillment in what they do and who they're with. And for the wisdom of the oracle, you guys have time to take a nap. So with this period, like, so for instance, in April, in May, things like that, you're working so hard this next year. You're working so much. There's going to be periods, right, where you're going to, there's not really much you can do, but other than just kind of trust yourself, trust your intuition, and kind of move forward from there. And I think with those periods, and even so on, and more than that, you want to remember that you guys don't want to push yourselves too hard, because there's so much time in the world that it doesn't necessarily matter if you have to, if you get it overnight or not, but you have to make sure that you take care of yourself. And if you make sure you guys have enough energy, enough, sleep, kind of get yourself, make sure you rejuvenate yourself every once in a while, or you don't want to tap out. So remember this next year to take a rest, and but full steam ahead otherwise. All right, y'all. I hope this reading helped y'all, and I hope it was a little bit interesting to kind of see what the futures have in store for you guys. And I hope that maybe you guys, you guys see this and see kind of some sort of inspiration in this, and plan out your own future. There's never, like I said, this is not set in stone. So, you make your own destinies. Okay. Also, guys, I have a 40% off all reading sale except for the 3-card reading. So if you are interested in getting the end of the year readings from me, go ahead and check the description box below. I'm also part of Instago, so now I'm only a download away. So go ahead and download the Instago app, and my URL or our username is in the description box below as well. And as much as I'd love to sit here and talk, I love y'all. Good luck with this new year. And happy Christmas, okay? And all Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that kind of goodness. Alright? And I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.